Alright, welcome back. Let me start off by apologizing for cutting short that last video. I usually run about 15 minutes or so, and a lot of that's oftentimes menu wrestling or buying items or random encounters, and by the time I trim that all out, I usually have about 9 to 10 minutes. Well, last time that didn't work out so much because I had a lot of the dragon talking sequences left in there, and I didn't really want to cut those out, even though they're really not in dire importance. And I mean, if you play the game, you'll probably want to talk to him anyway. But it wasn't worth me cutting out, and I didn't have enough to cut out, so I had to just cut that short right there and break it into 2 videos, or rather start from this spot. Okay, I turned that item in. I got my new group of dudes. Black belts become masters. The thief became a ninja, and my white mage became a white wizard. The only real difference this is that my ninja can actually equip a lot of different armors, and he can also learn levels 1 through 4 black magics or certain spells in those levels. I'll go ahead and take care of that off video and get everything equipped and all that good jazz like that. The first place we need to go to is right down here. We'll go up here and we'll talk to some people in town. No, I don't need the clinic, thanks. Nobody says anything too important, other than there's a guy who tells you that the caravan master, yeah, which we will go see next. Here's a white magic spell. A-rub's kind of useless because you can buy items that'll give you protection from death magic. The heal 3 might come in handy, even though we have heal 3 technically. Because of the bug in the game, we have heal 3 in combat. Black magic, none of those spells are worth a crap, so I don't even bother looking at them. This person here requires oxale, so she can power the submarine. I guess at this point in the game, everything just kind of goes to weirdness, and we have submarines and robots. And see, this guy seems to know what a robot is, and he seemed to think that there's one in the cave in the waterfall. Well, we'll go check that out. There's the inn down there, and I don't remember what the name of this town is. I'm gonna call it Vicksburg. We'll call it Vicksburg. Let's go up and take... Aha! Here's one of the guys I couldn't get to spawn earlier when I was looking for. Of course, he dies too quickly to really talk too much about him, but... Yep. Like, I also failed to mention that some of the enemies that I mentioned I didn't capture for the various little enemy things. Those brief little enemy guides. I didn't actually know that those guys existed until I came in with another group. I've got a second group that I kind of use to test things out and make sure I know where I'm going, which I still end up forgetting most of the time. What was that? But yeah, I have a second game for finding treasures and figuring out where enemies are and where trap tiles are and such like that. But I literally like ran around looking for all the enemies to oh, there's a trap tile right here, by the way. But I ran around looking for these guys wizard staff, which casts confusion on all enemies. Red discuss that in a second. But yeah, I hunted down, or tried to hunt down all the different enemy spawns, and no matter what, I could not get some of these guys to spawn, or I didn't even know they existed until I went and got the other party up to this point, and I started going to do the castle ordeals. Hey, I get the cube right there, by the way. Trap tile again. But yeah, I ran through with these other guys, and bam, I ran into the Manicore and the Medusa like almost immediately. You'll notice I have exit I could cast, but I'm trying to get the gas dragon to spawn to show that off too. Again, another guy I couldn't find. There's no other paths in here. All the other ways in here lead to dead ends, so it's not worth looking around. There's no treasure at the end of any of them, so it's not worth the headache unless you're looking for the gas dragon, which I'll come back. I'll get him at some point. I'll show him off. Alright, let's go out of here, and we'll find the button that turns off the random encounters, and I'll find we'll find the oasis, which I'll show you is the only desert square you can actually land your airship on. Go right in, go buy this bottle because we need it, and we'll head on over this way. And this town right here is where we need to go next. I believe this town is Gaia. This guy, yep, this town's Gaia. Yay! I know what the town's name is. Everybody here wears pink, so it must be like the national color, or maybe there's just a gay pirate here, and he enforces everybody else to wear pink. And gay Captain Crunch is the national cereal, which makes him quite the butt pirate. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. So we come over here and we use the bottle. Bam. And hey, there's a fairy here now. Fire trap me. Bottle. And hey, it'll get me some oxyale. Now my whites will sparkle. And my colors will be as bright as new. Billy Mays here. Alright, so now that we got that, we'll go back over to the other town real quick. And we'll pause there because that's going to start the next temple ruins thing, the water temple. And we don't want to have to cut that one short. So, this has been Amp, and have a good one.